We just can't.
hug each other or anything.
The limits change.
Oh,
The disease changes.
I just wish we'd get rid of these. Because I like to see people smile.
A lot of the theaters don't
I
have
noticed,
them.
yeah, I've been going to some of the, and they've been eliminating them.
Where was I? And I think Porch Fest didn't have them yesterday. I went to see the Oregon Trail. I am
Oh.
trying to think. I don't think it was. The actress who played the girl as the in You're up. Excuse me. Good morning. That's not COVID, that's just my cough. How has everybody found themselves making that explanation a lot in the last couple of years? Yeah. Anyway, welcome, and especially welcome to all these kids we've got with us. Is this wonderful? Just standing out in the parish hall, and there's all these people, and some of them are short, and some of them are tall, and they're all happy, and it was wonderful, wonderful. We are blessed to be here together, and we acknowledge that the land upon which we stand is the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee people, the original nations of this land who continue to call for justice and self-determination. Masks, masks. In this church, we wear our masks over our nose and our mouth and we encourage everyone to get their vaccinations and their boosters because we care for ourselves and one another. I'm Fran Manley. I am the worship associate this morning. I am leading the service along with the wonderful Lisa Petroselli, Peter Angelo, and a cast of thousands. Okay, today after the service, we're inviting you to join in a picnic. The plan originally was to be in the garden. I suppose if the weather holds, it's been teasing us all morning, if the weather holds, we could still be outside, but obviously it's all set up in the parish hall for tables, so either way, I hope you brought your lunch and we can have a picnic, and if you don't have a lunch, stay and just meet people. Also, between 12:15 and 12:30, Mr. Softy will be here with free ice cream. And should it be raining, I know I brought 3 umbrellas, so we can get out to the truck even if it turns out to be raining right then. Okay, ever since Lisa arrived here, many people have been asking her to bring back the OWL program, the Our Whole Lives Comprehensive Sexuality Program for all ages. We're hoping to offer the elementary program in the fall for kindergarten through 1st grade and grades 4 through 6. But to do this, we need volunteer teachers who will commit to the training involved and also, of course, to teaching the classes. And these are not full-year classes, are they, Lisa? I think these are both shorter-term classes, so it's not a full-year commitment. We have 2 teachers on board already. We need 4 more. Especially, we would like to have some male-identified persons. Please consider helping us with this very important class. On Friday, June 17th, the Cafe Odyssey is going to hold its first open house. This is a new thing we've never done before. Everyone's invited to come and listen to the memories and stories of our writers. We will supply beverages, and we're looking for people to donate individually wrapped baked goods. And we're inviting anyone, and we'll get out emails about this, but any of you who are in any of the Cafe Odyssey groups or any of the memoir groups in the church are invited to volunteer to read a selection of your writing at the cafe. If you'd like to share your story, please contact Lisa. We would like to acknowledge the work of Amelia Taylor-Sweet, our office manager, who did a wonderful job on our complicated order of service today and on the Credo pamphlet that will be given to the students, families, and volunteers. Sadly, this week is Amelia's last week with us. We will miss her. The flowers on the prayer table are for Robert Condon, son of Carol Condon, from his family. Let's see. Celebration of Life of Beryl Smith will be held here next Saturday, May 28th at 1 p.m. If you would like to help out before, during, or after the service, please see Julie. Wave at us, Julie. Please see Julie in the parish hall after church to sign up for a task. And I think this is my last one. The grief group meets today at noon in the Gardner room next to the kitchen. See Bonnie Collins. Here's Bonnie, where she always sits, right there. Bonnie Collins for more information. And now there's a special announcement from Joan.
Hi there. Before I launch into my special announcement, I just want to let you know that next Sunday is Memorial Day service, and we're going to put together a shrine in the parish hall. So if you want to bring in a memento of your loved one who is dearly departed, a photo, a teacup, a hat, whatever it is, and a short biography, we're going to decorate some tables back there, and we'll be able to spend the fellowship time visiting our collective Memorial Day shrine. So bring it in before the service, and we'll help set it up. And then I do have a special announcement just handed to me. If you have entered this church in the last 40-ish years, you will have run into Thaddeus. And Thaddeus is having a birthday today. So, yay. Should we have a round? Can we have a round of happy birthday for him? Chris, you can do this. I know you can. Can you give us even a note to start on? There we go. All right. Happy birthday to you.
From Khalil Gibran's wonderful book, The Prophet, his On Children poem. Your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. They come through you, but not from you. And though they are with you, yet they belong not to you. You may give them your love, but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts. You may house their bodies, but not their souls, for their souls dwell in the house of tomorrow, which you cannot visit, even in your dreams. You may strive to be like them, but seek not to make them like you, for life goes not backwards, nor tarries with yesterday. You are the bows from which your children, as living arrows, are sent forth. The archer sees the mark upon the path of the infinite, and he bends you with his might, that his arrows may go swift and far. Let your bending in the arrows in the archer's hand be for gladness. For even as he loves the arrow that flies, so he loves the bow that is stable.
Please rise in body or spirit as we light our chalice. We light our chalice to remind us to use our powers to heal and not to harm, to help and not to hinder, to bless and not to curse, to serve in the spirit of freedom, in the freedom of truth and in the spirit of love. We unite for the worship of the holy and the service of humanity. Now, the Spirit Play class would like to offer the opening words and perform a favorite hymn for all of you.
Each week, our congregation takes a good portion of our Sunday morning offering and gives it away to a social justice cause outside our church walls. This month, our Share the Plate partner is Save the Michaels. Save the Michaels of the World provides free, immediate placement and transportation to treatment and other services for those with the disease of addiction, delivering support services to individuals and families in crisis and throughout their recovery. In 2021, they received a total of 16,535 calls regarding their various services. We try to make it as easy as possible for you to make your offering. You can use PayPal by going to our website and clicking on the blue Donate button, or you can send a check by mail to the church address. You can also arrange a regular automatic deposit with your bank. Or, of course, you can simply drop it in the offering plate. If yours is a gift to our Share the Plate ministry, please write Share on the memo line or check Share on the PayPal screen, and it will be shared between Save the Michaels and the church operating budget. If yours is a welcome gift to our congregation, please write Pledge 2022 on the memo line. Either way, please write UUCB on the important line. Your generosity is the bedrock of this church community. It keeps our doors open. Thank you.
You who are on the road must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. Teach your children well, their father's hell did slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the one they picked, the one you'll know by. Don't you ever ask them why. If they told you, you will cry. So just look at them and sigh, and know they love you, and know they love you. And you of tender years can't know the fears that your elders grew by, and so please help them with your youth. They seek the truth before they can die. Teach your parents well, their children's hell will slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the one they picked, the one you'll know by. Don't you ever ask them why. If they told you, you will cry. So just look at them and sigh, and know they love you, and know they love you.
In December of 2021, the RE ministry team invited this congregation to embark in an art project that included all generations. This project was called the Peace Crane Project. It lasted the entire month, and by the end of the month, this congregation had created over 400 origami cranes. A team of church members and friends installed the lights and cranes that everyone has come to love. The cranes became a symbol for the enjoyment that the members of this congregation shared together as they sat at tables, talked together, and created the cranes. After 18 months of pandemic sorrow, this project gave the congregation a boost in spirit and fellowship. Today, as we celebrate our religious education ministry team, we would like to extend the Crane Peace Project by offering you each a crane to take with you. May this crane communion rest in your memories as a reminder to seek out each other for joy in times of sorrow. Please walk down to the front and oh, that's me. Okay. All right.
If you would like to take a crane home with you, please come up and Katie will hand you one. Thank you. And body or spirit for hymn 346. Come sing a song with me.
Thank you.
coming of age class is a foundational class where our students begin the journey of thinking about their beliefs. Since February 13th, they have learned about the Unitarian Universalist faith in a variety of ways and integrated their knowledge through discussion and journaling, and a very fun sleepover. Today, as is the tradition, they would like to offer you their beliefs as they stand today. So we will be calling them up one at a time. And we're going to start with Caitlin.
One thing I know for sure is that I don't believe in the traditional view of one God. Instead, I believe that divine power is held in the world around us. But at the same time, I believe in science and medicine, and that spirits are here to help us, not change us. And that if I were to stand here and state everything I believed in, we'd be here all day. So I guess my most important belief is that I know I will change, and therefore this statement will change. Thank you for your time and acceptance.
Next, we have Luca.
I do not believe in a higher power. I think that we should all have our own choice in our actions, especially abortion, and I believe that we cannot know what happens after death until we reach it. I also believe in being a smart aleck.
And now we'll hear from Luke.
This is the statement in which I, Luke Biniskevich, believe. I believe that religious texts are taken too literally. I don't believe that God is real. I believe that Jesus was definitely a real person, but he was only a person and nothing more. I think lots of people rely too heavily on their religion for their own good and the greater good of society. I think that religion has held us back for thousands of years of technological development in the sense that for hundreds and thousands of years, people have been hesitant, accusatory, and even violent towards sciences and people that believe in certain sciences. And lastly, I believe that religion is great for many people and it supplies hope for millions. However, if we base our society off the norms of religion and we push religion onto other people who have different beliefs, what can be an inclusive and wholesome practice can quickly turn malicious and lead to persecution.
Logan?
I know a credo is supposed to be a reflection of your inner beliefs, but I don't know what I believe in yet. I don't think I believe in any god or person of exaggerated greatness. I don't have my mind set upon any certain religion. I don't know what the future holds for me or anyone else yet, for that matter. But one thing I do believe in is community. I believe that everyone in this room is a small piece of a big world that we all have to help bind together. I may not know much about my inner self or have the answers to the deepest questions, but without my family or my friends, I would believe in a whole lot less. Thank you.
Charlotte?
What do I believe in? Now, I know what many of you might be thinking. How could an average 12-year-old girl already know what she believes in? Well, of course I don't know all of what I believe in, and some things I'm still not quite sure of. But me, I love people who do stick up for what they believe in, and that is one of the things I definitely believe in. Now me, I don't believe that there is a God above and doing the things in the world for us. But I still do respect people who do believe in God. But I say that we are each individually a God because we are doing all the pros and cons in earth ourselves. Just how some of us believe that is what God does. Also, I believe science is the key and source of life more than religion. Like paleontology is a big part of me and all of what happened millions of years ago. And the Earth is still young because there still may be billions or trillions more generations ahead of us if climate change doesn't destroy the world. So, I believe that the earth is our God and everything in it, the grass, the animals, and us. So for those of you who do believe in God and you want to respect and take great care of him, so if the earth is our God and everything in it, then why are we not respecting it and taking great care of it like some of us want to do with the God they believe in? So I may be little and young, but I believe that everyone in the world can form as one and fix our mistake to treat the earth and everything in it as our God, including all humans, like all race, all religion, and all gender. So these are my beliefs. I hope they got to you to make a difference in our world, aka God. Thanks for listening and thank you for your time. Have a great day and see if you can make a difference.
Good morning. My name is Doug Sherman, and I had the pleasure of helping the 5 young people who just delivered their credos work on those beliefs as they considered the principles of our community and how to put those principles into practice. It helped me, maybe more than it helped them. Logan, Luca, Charlotte, and Caitlin give me hope. They are on a path of self-discovery that includes respect for others, themselves, and their community. I don't know how much of it I may have helped in that, but I did get the chance to watch them take steps along that path. And that's how they helped me. The RE program is vital to the future of this movement, this church. The program here at UUCB was in dire straits after the staff of Hebel and the pandemic shutdown. It was like starting over in many ways, and I volunteered to help. I thought it would be fun, and it was. But I'm a novice at this. There is much I don't know about being a teacher, an RE teacher. But when I asked if I would help get the program back on its feet, I had to say yes. I had to say yes because this community is important to me, and I want it to be important to the young people too. I urge all of you to get involved in this. Think about what you do, what you are passionate about, and how you can share it with the young people in this community. You will be rewarded. When a child dedication takes place in the sanctuary, we pledge to help in that child's journey, to be there when needed, and to serve as an extended family because, well, it takes a village, a caring community. There is much we don't know about why some choose to act out their hate, but we do know that love is the answer to hate. Please, love our children. It's up to all of us to help them learn how to love themselves. Thank you.
I just realized I missed, there were too many announcements this morning. Missed one important one. The beautiful flowers over here on the prayer table are in honor of Robert Condon. Did I say that? Oh, I thought I forgot to say that. Well, they're still in honor of Robert Condon. Sorry about that. How did I miss that? Let us take a few moments now to center ourselves. Take a deep breath or two and enter into a time of prayer, reflection, and meditation. Let us open our hearts today in gratitude for the children of our church who've begun to make their way back to classes after the disruption of the great pandemic. For a church without children is a church missing a little piece of its heart. Let us be grateful for their families who bring them here, entrusting the care and nurture of their growing faith to us, for they know that this is a safe and nurturing place for them. Let us be grateful to the teachers and the other adults who share their lives, their faith, and their love with the young ones. For children, like adults, flourish best in community. But gratitude is not all we feel today, nor is it enough. May we also take this day to renew our commitment to supporting these children and youth and these programs with the resources they need to grow and flourish. Our commitment to ongoing learning and growing ourselves, that we may be ever better mentors and models to the young. Our commitment to working together now to address the hard issues that challenge and divide our world, that our young people may grow up into a world that is kinder, safer, and above all, more just than the present. We hold in our hearts today the family and friends of our beloved member Beryl Smith. As I said before, reminded you before, her memorial service will be here next Saturday at 1 p.m. We hold in our hearts the families and friends of last week's horrendous shooting here in Buffalo, and the brave people of Ukraine and all the people and nations around the world who have come together to support them in the defense of their homeland. And now, let us fill this holy space with the names of our friends and loved ones, suffering in sorrow and celebrating in joy. Each name a breath, each breath a prayer. The breath of nature is upon us. The spirit of life is within us. The community of love is among us. So be it. Blessed be, and let the church say, Amen.
I hope you are enjoying this half as much as I am. We needed this moment. In the last 2+ years, we have journeyed together in a situation that we didn't see coming. And we have survived it, and we have survived it together. It has caused separation from each other, and it has caused separation from the children and youth of this congregation. It couldn't be helped. But today we are together. And today we celebrate the renewal of this church's religious education ministry. We are happy in this moment, and the moment does give us a sense of relief. But renewal is an ongoing process. We must not rest in this moment. To fully show gratitude for this moment and this coming back together, we must commit to the future of this ministry team. We must commit to showing our children and youth that they are worthy of our time and our love. As heavy as it has been, this last week has made it clear that this ministry of this religious education team could save lives if it continues to grow and flourish. In the UU world, our students are taught from the earliest years to love, to build friendships, and to hold values and principles strong. On the side of our church, we have a huge sign that says Black Lives Matter. Well, what does that mean? And how do we teach that? How do we teach it to the children and the youth? Because apparently, we have to keep teaching it. It is a lifelong lesson. You don't fix a problem that's over 400 years old with a campaign that lasts a couple of years. The new normal after the pandemic has got to be, how do we teach love and empathy for our fellow man who may not look like us? One, by role modeling. Let the children and the youth see us do the work of social justice. Let them see us protest. Invite them to join in the face against injustice. But also let them see us be kind to one another. Let them hear us having loving and empathetic conversations among us. When they hear us gossip, they will learn gossip. When they learn coldness, they will learn coldness. Our job is to teach love. We are on the side of love, and it is a skill set. And we must remember that the children are always with us, and if they are not speaking, they are listening. Now, I can't really say much more about RE other than what Doug said. He gave the best sermon today. I do want to thank the RE volunteers who have, in the last almost 10 months, have patiently walked with me on this journey. If we can get through this year, we can get through anything. And I have all the hope in the world that we can continue to walk together for the sake of our children and our youth, watch them grow, and teach them to be loving human beings. As far as I see it, the future is bright. We have so much potential, and we have so much to offer our children and our youth. And to reach that potential, we need others. It does take a village. And the RE ministry team needs more villagers. So here's my pitch. In the time that I've been here, I've heard the requests and hopes of parents, and I would love to fulfill them all. But I need other people to help me do it. To do what I need to, additional people will need to step in and help. Now, one of our goals for the fall is to offer Our Whole Lives. We want to offer it to grades K through 1st and 4 through 6. It is a unique curriculum that teaches sexuality in a healthy and mature way, and it sets up a student for respect for themselves and respect for others in the context of human sexuality. This curriculum does take time and energy and commitment of its teachers. It is a commitment. I would never minimalize that. But OWL creates a foundation for a healthy life. Sexuality is a major part of the human experience. We want to give them a foundation where they can go through that experience in a safe and healthy way. So please consider becoming an OWL volunteer. If you are interested, please contact me and we can have that conversation. They need your time, they need your love, they need your maturity and your wisdom. And if there's one thing a UU church has, it's wisdom. I will be recruiting for all the classes, old and new, this summer, so please consider joining us in this journey of love and education. I've got so many wonderful ideas for the future, but I'm just one person. I want to thank this congregation for welcoming me in during a very dramatic time in your history. I want to thank the parents for trusting me and the volunteers with your children. I want to thank you for being the strong people that you are, and I am asking you to come on this journey with our children, our students, and our youth. Help them become stronger Unitarian Universalists. We are the faith tradition to do this, and we can encourage our children to become the adults that we will be proud of. Thank you. Now, please rise and body your spirit for hymn 118, This Little Light of Mine.
As we extinguish the flame of this chalice, may we carry its light with us into the world, in the power of peace, faith, justice, and love.
Let us hold sacred space for our children, our students, and our youth, who along with their families are walking a path of joy and sorrows, challenges and successes. May we all raise this congregation to its highest and best. And remember, you are blessed. You are a blessing. And above all else, remember that you are not alone. You are never alone. So be it. Blessed be. And let this church say, Amen.